Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far and a great trading session. Pretty choppy this morning. Well, I'm seeing swings on the Renkos, obviously. However, we are kind of trading inside of the change zone literally this entire morning. So I'm not trading. So I'm kind of just waiting pretty much. It did change. Yeah, I've kind of figured out pretty quickly. I mean, I think when I did do the few days of back testing that I did, there were certain trades that I could possibly take inside of the change zone, but none of them have showed up so far. So we just wait. So this is, I mean, it's doing the same thing it's been doing all morning. This is where we changed to a downtrend. There was pretty much an immediate rejection for the most part. Then we started trading back inside. We tried to switch back to an uptrend. We failed, and we're just kind of like bouncing back and forth. So looking at the 5-minute chart, it all makes sense why this looks like this, because this is a 5-minute chart at the moment. So yeah. Good morning, it's my time, and good morning, Amelia. How are you guys this morning? How's trading going? Have you guys taken any trades at all? Oh yeah, I did complete my back test. It didn't take much. It actually, I didn't even really have to complete it. So what I did was the 3 days worth of data that I back tested on Thursday to go into Friday, I kind of basically took that into account for the most part. And I went back through those same 3 days worth of data, and I wrote down all the trades that ended up turning into winners. Yeah, I ended up writing down all the trades that were winners that did not go with the initial set of rules that I had. And then from there, I tried to like go through each setup and try to make sense of, okay, maybe there's some kind of like loosening that I can do, whatever. And from there, I went back through just one of the days and wrote down all the trades that met the looser rules, that didn't meet the more strict rules. And on that particular day, I wrote down like 40 something trades, and literally only like maybe 10 of them won. So that kind of let me know that I was already on the right track with the slightly stricter rules that I was going based off of initially. So there was only maybe like 2 setups that I could loosen just a tad, and that was pretty much it. So we're pretty much going to stick to the rules that we have. I already made my cheat sheet. I'm super tired this morning because I was up to like 3 something making the cheat sheet because I decided to be grown and be on the game for a long time last night. But it's very nice because there's very little on my cheat sheet compared to what was before when I was trading order flow. So pretty nice. So we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I've only had one setup this morning, and I sat out of it because it would have been a very quick break even. It was really no point in taking it, to be honest with you. So I didn't. Ooh, that lost fast. All right. CG change fast. Big loss. All right, we finally broke out, but I probably could have waited for that one. But it's cool. It was a weak level. Still don't. I might end up making it to where I can't take any pullbacks at weak levels, even if, like for instance, this one should have technically been a fine setup, but I'm gonna go back because I don't really think that I had very many setups that were weak levels, and that's kind of the problem with that one, but it's all good. I'm not tripping it at all. Did I write that down incorrectly? I gotta check that. Actually, hold on, because I think that actually was not, I wasn't supposed to take that trade. The oscillator didn't match, and I'm pretty sure that's the one where the oscillator does have to match. Yeah, I'm stupid. So I expect that I'm gonna make mistakes, and it's cool. I thought I wrote down the wrong thing of what doesn't have to match, but I didn't. I wrote down the right thing. So I'm gonna write on my chart that this was invalid. Valid. Oscillator, no match. Wait, actually, let's do this. And thankfully, none of my indicators repaint, so alright, cool, we're good here. So yeah, as long as I keep my mistakes though to a minimum, I'll be alright. I will be alright. And hopefully with this setup, oh yeah, I did try to make it to where that didn't matter, but it didn't work out. Okay, but yeah, hopefully with this particular way that I'm trading now, besides, I mean it is a Monday with no news, so I didn't really expect that much movement for real. But hopefully it gives me the opportunity to have enough trades to kind of recover from losses. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably, if I don't take a nap today because I'm really tired, I'm going to go ahead and redo my trade seller so that I can, thank you, and this closes all positions and cancels all orders. I didn't tell you that. But yeah, so I need to import literally all of my trades for September and October. So we'll see. Back trading inside the zone. That lets me know that whatever pushes happen, it's so temporary. Because the new change zone should always, like if we're in an uptrend, the change to a downtrend should be above where we changed to an uptrend, and that has not happened at all today. And that's how, even if I don't look at a time-based chart, I know that it's very choppy. That's how I'm able to tell. Good morning, Trenches. Good morning, good morning. I'm live since you started, but I feel ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I think so this was invalid. So there was more volume in this swing than this one, but the oscillator showed that there was less. And there's only a couple, maybe like one setup. Yeah, I think there's only one setup where that can happen, and it's not this particular pullback. It's the one where this would have started with a lower low. This trade right here was valid, but because that's the major support level, I would have had to break even right away. It did push through it, but we don't take any chances here. And then I feel like there might have been one more, but I could be wrong. No, that was the only one. So technically that one where I would have had to manually break even, that would have been my only trade for the day so far. which you guys know my only goal is to be super accurate, regardless if it's a trending market or a choppy market. So the choppy market would have kept me out of everything else. So if I have a pretty good week this week, I will start to trade the Rhythmic PA again next week. And I mean, depending on how today and tomorrow goes, I might even start trading it again on Thursday. I just didn't want to put any damage to it, any additional damage to it while I'm basically switching. I don't want to say switching strategies because it's not really a complete switch, but it's so funny because so I make my cheat sheets in Canva, and each time I made like a major change, like when I started trading volume, which is what I'm basically doing now, and then when I started trading order flow, I made sure that those were different projects instead of Canva. And so the last time that I traded just strictly volume was back in May. May is when I started to look at the point of control. And then I think July is when I started looking at order flow. So it was very interesting to see what my thought process was back in May when I was trying to just strictly trade volume, make it super simple. And I just literally kind of laughed at it because I was like, bro, you were missing such great information to make this work. But I was literally on the right track. And the crazy thing is, even though I just literally did a 360 in a matter of 5 months, the chart time, all of the back testing, all of the just looking at how volume and swings work on the Renkos, and looking at, you know, what it looks like when we're going in the same direction of the overall trend, and if we're counter trend, and all of those things helped me to come back to the simplified version of this. But it was just hilarious because what I was comparing, the volumes of the swings and just all of those things, like I literally was on the right track though. I was just missing one or two very, 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 very key components, but I was on the right track. So it's nice to know that I was on the right track in the beginning, but then it's like, did I really just waste the last 5 months? But it's not really a waste because I gained the chart time that was needed for me to be able to come back to it and say, hey, slow down and simplify again. But yeah, good morning, new trader. Good morning, good morning. But yeah, it's crazy. Like legit, there's probably, my cheat sheet right now probably is a third, probably I would say like a fourth of what it was before. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. A fourth of what it was before. That's how much more simplified it is. Now, it's more to it than what it was in May. However, it's not much. Which is nice because now I get to remember things. And it's so much easier to remember the rules because the rules actually make sense. Like before, when I was trading order flow, the only rule that kind of sort of made sense was, you know, the whole delta, the delta needing to be more than the previous reversal bar, or if it was a trap, the delta needing to be opposite of the previous reversal bar. Aside from that, a lot of the rest of the rules were just based on consistent patterns in the market, which is fine. However, that makes it kind of difficult to remember some of this stuff. Whereas it being strictly based off of volume is so easy to remember. It is. Let's see, 238. Now I am still gonna look at my cheat sheet from time to time, but it's still pretty easy to remember though. If I'm gonna be able Actually, no, I lied. That's not valid though. If this reverses down, I can't take the sale. I would have to literally break even immediately. The yellow lines were my middle half trend, changed back to an uptrend. So trying to trade going back into it. No, no, no. Not valid. Yeah, Amelia, exactly. Refining strats. Strat sale was already there. But I can't even be mad. The chart time was definitely needed. Definitely needed. And it's so much easier to invalidate a trade almost right away, since there's basically two components to every setup. I can invalidate the first component and just be like, oh, doesn't really matter where this reverse is because it's invalid, that kind of thing, which is really nice. And then even when I have to validate the last swing before I enter a trade, it's very easy to just look at the oscillator and wait for the oscillator to tell me what's up. And the oscillator doesn't repaint, which is good. So it takes way less time to validate things. I don't have to worry about point of controls changing at the last second, or delta is changing at the last second, or paying attention to the profile of the bar, because as it's kind of consolidating in a part of the bar, you know, the profile is building up and now the POC might change because of it, like that. She's older. Her brain and her eyes just do not work the same. Too much. Too much. Nope. That one's not quite ready. Now, I don't know what the order flow is showing, but a lot of the setups that I would lose possibly on the order flow, I don't lose with just volume, which is nice. I'm gonna sit out of this one. I don't know how comfortable I feel with this buy rotation level being so close. My entry would literally be right on it, and I don't know if I paid attention to like previous bar pushes down from a buy rotation level. It probably doesn't matter, and it doesn't. Okay, well, that would be a break even, because my break even now is 15 ticks, and that went exactly 15 ticks. I wouldn't have gotten filled anyway, but good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. How was you guys this weekend? I have not used a walker since Thursday, I think. Thursday. And Saturday, I was pretty much feeling pretty great, except I'm pretty sure, yeah, Saturday is when I study from like 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 p.m. So my back was hurting just a little bit just from sitting here for so long. I mean, I did get up and, go to the kitchen, eat, use the bathroom, things like that. But I did not take any breaks because I wanted yesterday to be a pretty, like, chill, we don't have to do much day. So the only thing that I did yesterday was I just took all the refined rules and I wanted to look at October 3rd because I remember October 3rd was extremely volatile that day and the delta was moving so fast, point of controls were moving so fast, I just could not catch anything. And I wanted to see, like, how many trades the new rules would get. And here is the crazy part. So I had wrote down the trades using this simplified version of everything for October 2nd and October 3rd. There were very few trades where it fit the mold of both of the versions of the strategy. Very few. However, on those two particular days, I don't know if it was because of volatility, I don't know, there were more losses with the order flow version than typical. And yeah, there were more losses than typical, but the simplified volume version, I wouldn't have even gotten into the trades. Yeah. So that was kind of nice to see, actually. But it still gave me, that is weak. It still gave me a lot of setups, which was nice, which is what I'm most concerned about, is being able to get enough entries, enough opportunities to be able to cover losses. So we'll see. We will see. Pretty sure. I think I got bit by something on my finger. It is itching so bad. But this No News Monday is presenting no opportunities. There's nothing here. There's nothing here at all. Thank you, Amelia. Yeah, I'm feeling way better. Yesterday, I was strutting up and through that family room. Like, I feel better. I went grocery shopping and everything. Now, after grocery shopping, and it could have been because I had to pick up a watermelon. And after I was like, I'm supposed to get a case of water, but I don't think she's going to do that. I didn't do that part. But I think because of, sitting in the car driving, and picking up stuff and all of that, my back was a little sore, but it wasn't like painful at all. Like, so much so I was able to come and sit right back down at my desk for a couple hours and I wasn't bothered at all. So that was nice. Pretty sure this first pullback is going to be invalidated, and it is. This is a weak level, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. What about this one? Yes. Anything that I'm iffy about, I'm not gonna take. Like this rotation over the buy rotation level, I don't know if I even have any of those in my back testing. Yeah, it shouldn't work out. I think if it just wicked, it would have been fine. Finally kind of pushing through here. Finally. Except I don't want to take trades at the middle pivot level. And on a 5-minute chart, you can see we've finally kind of broken out of this choppy, nasty looking area. But we're not all the way in the clear. I feel like until we break through the middle pivot level, it's a little iffy. was almost what I wanted it to be, but not quite. I also wonder if that still works out in the long run. Good morning, Applejacks. I'm a little green. I'm gonna be mature and let that be. We love green Applejacks, so yes, we are going to be mature this morning. Apex approved your payouts. Nice, nice, nice. This week might be ugly until CPI. Yeah, when I was going through and prepping my journal for the week, you guys know, like, I have a page where I write down all the news for the week, and then I track like my balances and P&Ls and stuff like for the entire week. And as I was writing the news down, I'm like, where's the news? Hello, where are you? So yeah, I was just like, oh, this might not be great. Let's see, we have no news today, no news tomorrow. And when I say no news, I mean from 8:30 until 10:45. Wednesday we have 9 o'clock light and 9:30 medium. And then Thursday and Friday we have some more news there. But I was like, oh, literally all of the news is kind of coming when CPI is here. Great. So the Chop Fest is expected. My only concern is whether or not I'll be able to not be super negative while it's choppy. Only thing we care about. I just realized come on, market. If this market waits until 10:45 to start breaking out, I'm going to be upset. I just want you guys to know. I just have a feeling. Not enough. Not enough. This will be interesting. If this works out, okay, oh, well, I can't count it. I wouldn't have gotten filled I stopped taking these kind of like the divergence where the zigzags already the correct color. I don't typically take those much except when it's completely counter trend, which it should work out technically. I mean, we are in an uptrend, right? So if the buyers are still in control, it should not matter. And now that I have the rules refined to what they are now, it should actually work out. It's only happened a couple times in the back test, which is why I didn't really want to take it just now. But I wouldn't have gotten filled anyway. You could see as soon as this bar closed, it just skipped right through. So I'm going to, let me write I'm pretty sure I wrote those down as they happened in my back test though. Quite sure. Good morning, Husk. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Truth Seeker. How are you this morning? Oh, wait. That's what I'm telling myself so I don't be Janelle got my rent payment from Apex. You are a mess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think he was trading a lot longer last week. Is this level week? No, it's not. I can't take that. How have you been, Husk? I hope you are too, True Seeker. Hit daily loss on my no. What are you doing? Did you get caught in the chop? Even though we did have a little breakout, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. We're still, I mean, every single bar has literally touched the high of here, so it's a breakout, but not much of anything at all. Or that's the one I don't think I like. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Now the question is, are we going to use this and push down as resistance? Or are we going to use this as support for over here and just go to an uptrend and finally have a true breakout? That is the question. And because we're inside of the change zone, I'm not taking any trades. We do have some old zones right below here though. I mean, I just deleted them, but no trade today, just chops a lot of, yeah. Yeah, I only took one and it wasn't a valid trade. Thought my oscillator didn't need to match, but for that particular setup, it did. Definitely did. I do have your stream open, by the way. Everybody's just muted. Since my computer has to be, I have to hear my alerts. I can't hear alerts and people talking at the same time. All right, let me draw the others. zone up here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was kind of the last hurrah to push up for the rest of the day. Just kind of basing it off of what the 5-minute looks like. So if we could just use this as support, push through, and actually create a true uptrend, I think we'll be all right. Then we might actually be able to get some trades in. The fact that it's already 9:45 and this is what the market gave me today. It's always when I'm like, oh, I can't wait until tomorrow so we can test these changes out. Girl, test what? Test what on what? Market doesn't like you. Does not. Are we trying to head back down instead? Which would kind of suck. I don't really want to head back down and trade in here. Like, this was enough chop. We don't need to go back there. Wait, that never hit that. Oh, it's, yeah, not since it changed. Okay, makes sense. It is freezing. And I'm normally not even that cold. It's freezing. No? Guess downtrend it is. However, I'm kind of worried about how choppy we're going to be with all the consolidation. We're dropping back into that long ass consolidation zone. Let's see. Smothered chicken. Smothered chicken wings. That sounds good. What you gonna make with it? Since my sister doesn't eat chicken wings either, or chicken either, she does smothered turkey wings and it be looking so good. However, I don't really like turkey wings. I just like turkey thighs. Turkey wings I do like, but only the flats. But when I ate chicken, I was the same way. I do not like drums. I was a flats only kind of girl, please. Please and thank you. Uh-oh, we might be rejecting still. We look like we wanted to break out, but might be a rejection still to head up. I do have to adjust the change zone just a tad. Gotta pull it down some. Go, it's delicious food only for yourself, and I still have to. And then she said precisely. Oh my goodness. All right, I need this to pull down just okay. All right, so we're good there. Now we just wait on the pullback. And as long smart move. I'm not looking for a one more pullback. That's what I'm not looking for. I really wanted to pull back to, I don't know about trading. It looks like it's going to be a 1 bar pullback, so it doesn't even matter. And I'm definitely not taking 1 bar pullbacks yet. To be honest with you, when I was back testing, I didn't even look at it because if I'm being real, at some point my 1 bar pullbacks were like almost always winners, but I feel like that was when I was on a 20 tick chart. I don't really like them much on the 16 tick chart. They're not real swings technically. A 1 bar pullback is not really much of a pullback. Just basically means that, you know, it pulled back 32 ticks and then dropped. And the fact that I don't take this divergence right after it because it's not a real swing, I just didn't even look at 1 bar pullbacks when I was back testing. So, and I don't know if I ever will. Add it back. We'll see. We will see, but I highly doubt it. Oh. Okay. That was a little crazy. 1, 2, 3. These 3 swings just painted in 1 second. And really you could say 4 swings just painted in, yeah, 1 second actually. Very interesting. And it's because we are trying to use this as support. My chart next 4 swings painted in 1 second. I'm exhausted. I cannot wait to take a nap. Cannot wait. This is a very weird area right now. Need something green. Well, my greens, I usually eat a salad with dinner. And I usually will have the green on top of that, which is typically broccoli, which is very weird because I hated anything green growing up besides lettuce. I hated everything green. But I would eat a salad, baby, any day, anytime, any day. There are still most greens that I just do not like. Like, I don't even like collard greens. Oh yeah, well, growing up, the only greens that I did like besides lettuce was cabbage. That was it. No green beans, no peas, no broccoli. Definitely not broccoli. Ugh. But now, I love broccoli. And I love green beans. Now, I still will not eat peas. Like my grandma, she sometimes buys the mixed vegetables that have like the corn and green beans. First of all, that's disgusting. Why do you want to mix your vegetables like that? But anyway, she likes to buy that and the peas in it. No. Just no. Disgusting. Disgusting. Beans. Oh, and I do like edamame too. Edamame is pretty good. But I try not to like eat a bunch of soy though. I'm leaning towards broccoli. It's heavy. I keep forgetting to get either when I shop. Child, I get the little frozen kind and go on about my business. Yes, I do. That's a strong level. We can't trade that. It's hard not to get food or vegetables all the time. For sure I'm gonna eat it that day. Otherwise I go to Chick-fil-A and the food gets old. I feel that. I feel that. Only fruits I buy consistently is a watermelon every week, 3 pineapples, a carton of blueberries, like the big carton, and that's it. And that's just because that's what I eat every morning for breakfast. And I get a bag of frozen fruit, the antioxidant frozen fruit from Walmart, because I make a smoothie every day. I don't know. I've been feeling so much better since I've been making it to where like basically my entire breakfast is all fruit. Fruit, Greek yogurt, and a slice of keto bread. Hold please, this is my mommy. Hi mommy. No ma'am, you know I don't eat till about 2 o'clock, girl, but I thank you for thinking about me. Why? Oh, it is. Well, that's good. Oh, well, that's actually great. Yeah, and I'm finna kick you. You keep doing it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's actually pretty good news, because if it's just a nerve, baby, that's, I mean, it ain't like it's easy to fix, but that's kind of easy to fix. That doesn't mean you can continue your lifestyle of inactivity, though. Just the FYI. Okay. Did you ask your mom, or you want me to call Granny? Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Okay, all right, bye-bye. You know damn well I can't eat nothing from McDonald's. What, besides some freaking hotcakes? I don't even like hotcakes. I can't get a sausage biscuit, it's pork. I can't eat eggs, so. But I thank her for thinking of me. You'll take her food, girl. No, that's so funny, because that's how my auntie is, her sister. She'd be like, well, I'll take Amber's portion. Like, girl, I didn't even have a portion because I ain't want none. All right, look at here, look at here, look at here. Reject, reject, reject. Tried, came back, reject, reject again. Are we finally gonna go to an uptrend? Find out in the next 20 minutes. But we gotta push through. Gotta push through. And hopefully we can clear this high right here. No, my mommy went to the doctor. I told you guys she's been injured too. She's still on a walker. She cannot, like, it hurts her to stand. It hurts her to sit. Like, she is in a lot of pain. And so we were worried about, like, whether she has, like, degeneration in her hip. Like, we're worried about all these things. And the doctor was like, oh no, based on the x-ray, your cartilage good. This is good. This is good. You need to go to a different specialist, because I think it's a nerve, like a pinched nerve, basically. I'm like, baby, if my mama been walking on a walker or a pinched nerve, so she might actually need to start going back to a chiropractor consistently. Probably the chiropractor we used to go to. He's really good, but that's probably what she's gonna have to do. Especially because she's been working from home for a long time. And you know how you have some people who work from home and, like, they'll be working, they do a little work and then go clean the bathroom, do a little work, go clean the kitchen, do a little work, go do something with their kids. My mother is not like that. Like, she's salary, so, but she literally sits there. Besides, you know, going to get food, going to use the bathroom, she literally sits there. And I mean, a nerve compression can happen when you're just sitting there. So, but it's good news. At least we know she doesn't have to have some surgery of some sort. So that's good. Y'all, how long have we been sitting here trying to break through this zone? Since 9:40, about 17 minutes. 17 minutos. Come on, baby, push through. And please push past the middle pivot level. So above the middle pivot level, we just have the first upper deviation of the VWAP. We have the prior close, and then we have the overnight high. But those levels are probably about 10 points apart each. And then above the overnight high, we do have the current open. So there was a, what, 18 point gap when the market opened. But we got to push through, which is good, We did start with a double bottom though, so I can't take the pullback, but we pushed through. So we kind of got stuck around the middle pivot level earlier. Pivot level is here, so we tried to break through it and immediately rejected. So it's kind of why I want to see us push through the middle pivot level, because at that point we're kind of like, we got some room to go. Got some room to go. Good morning, Trader's Chick. How are you this morning? Good morning. How's trading this morning? Nap, here I come. Oh, look at my babies. Oh. They got these cool pictures. Oh, they are so grown, and I hate it. I hate it. So this is my big baby. Hold on. This is my big baby. This is my big girl. They turned out so good. We rejected again, guys. What the? You've got to be shitting me. Okay, maybe we don't want the uptrend. Because what the fail. Big fail. But this is around the same area that we had the other attempt at a downtrend. So maybe we attempt twice and then we just push. We'll see. I know, aren't they so precious? I love them. I ain't doing none of the studying I plan to do. Bitch watching the whole season of Suits. And got on Red Panda Call and fell asleep. I heard Suits was actually pretty good. It's so funny. Yesterday my granny was like, Amber, do you watch the WNBA games? I'm like, Granny, the only TV that I watch is when I'm walking through here to go through the kitchen. I have not watched TV in years. Occasionally I would have like different shows that I would like to watch, like the Braxton Family Values, you know, like certain stuff like that. I don't really watch Housewives and stuff like that anymore, but I would occasionally like shows like that, but I still wouldn't watch like TV. I would either catch clips, or there's certain little websites that I will not say publicly. There are certain websites where you can go watch some of these things for free. So I would just go watch them. And we have cable, like we have every channel you could possibly think of. It's, yeah, but I don't know. I just haven't watched TV in so long. My best friend's kids graduate from college in May. Ooh, nice. It's so crazy because so many of my classmates are posting their kids going to homecoming. And I'm like, what? How? When? What are you doing? Like, I cannot believe their kids are that old. What? What is going on? Another one bar pullback. Great. I'm like, y'all kids going to homecoming, and I'm still trying to get my kids out my eggs. Thank you. Aces got eliminated. Oh, really? Wait, which team is the Aces? Is that the one that Asia plays for? Wait, ain't that her name? Asia? Is it Asia or Asha? Looks like Asia, but you know how we are. It's Asia. I don't watch it all. I was like, Granny, I haven't watched the WNBA since Lisa Leslie was in the league. I think I watched a little bit when Candace Parker was in, just a tiny bit, not much. It was like once I stopped playing basketball, baby, I didn't want to consume any. Okay, not any. Let's see. But that's the wrong. I still have not been able to find a consistent pattern for this type of divergence where we got the lower low to higher high. I just don't think that it works. The other one works out pristine, but this one cannot find a pattern at all. That one would have been invalid anyway, but just can't find a pattern. And it'd be invalid because it hit the half trend to the tick, which invalidates it. All right. Other thing I'm working on is this the early trades. I got it down pack when it's completely counter trend, but when it's not, well, when it's still in the direction of the trend, I can follow the same rules I follow with the other one. However, I think I miss out on trades because I need the my minor half trend to be weak, and most of the time when this trade sets up, it's not weak. So I gotta kind of figure that out. Gotta figure it out. Oh, it is Asia. Okay, that's what I thought. You know how we are, baby. Either we have something that's spelled crazy, but it's pronounced normal, or you have names like it could have been Asha. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I ask. Because I hate when people butcher my name, so I'm going to ask questions. Okay? I'm going to ask questions. Alright, let's see. This is a regular pullback, but we needed to pull back further, which it looks like it's not. Bro, the consolidation that can come from trading here is going to be pretty annoying. I don't know if we got enough steam. I mean, if we're to be at 10 o'clock and we're trying to push through this for a downtrend, it's a little sus. But we do have a lower high here, so, and a lower low. So maybe, just maybe. He never played organized ball. Thinks with a month of training he could beat Caitlin Clark. Tell your little brother to shut the hell up. Cause no. It's to never play organized basketball for me. Those be the worst. Like my mans. Just because you went to the park and beat some people in the park does not mean that you could beat people who have played organized basketball. And people who play organized basketball doesn't mean that you could beat people that have not played organized basketball. However, I do feel like if you did not play organized basketball, it's for a reason. I mean, even if you grew up, you know, not having the most and parents not being able to play, when you get to high school, it's free, baby. You didn't make the team for a reason. I'm just saying. If we create another 1 bar pullback, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we did not. Greater. No. Oh, actually. Still valid here. That's the other. I don't even know if we're gonna push. We might not, because we're in this freaking consolidation zone. You dirty whore. Push too much. Too much dip on that chip. I was hopeful. Oh, this is the other thing. So the other thing about trading this way is, you guys know how like so many times I'm ready to trade, I click the button, but then it invalidates itself. I click it again. Now I'm in double entries on an invalid trade because I was clicking the button to take the order off, but the order had already filled in the process of me clicking the button. Like, it was a lot. I don't really have to worry about that anymore, because once the trade validates itself on the oscillator, even if we continue to go up, like I wanted it to come down here. Now, once we pushed up too far, well, then it validated itself and that was fine. But, anyway, as the market continues to go in the same direction, it still basically can set up just fine, which is nice. And I don't have to worry about it invalidating itself unless it pushes too far to like the next level that I don't want to take the trade off of. That's almost the only way that it'll invalidate itself. So I should not get caught in trades that, like, it can't change at the last second, if that makes sense, which is really nice. Really, really nice. So like, there's going to be a big line right here. So when that trade was about to drop, which it stopped, we created an outside bar. Once it validated itself around here, it does not matter how far it goes up at that point. It's still valid unless, again, it just pulled, that time it just pulled back too far for my liking. But that's something that I'm happy about. Very, very happy about. Very, very happy. Is that gonna break even? Yep. So I should not get caught anymore. Alright, here was a break-even trade that I sat out of, just because we're pushing back towards the change zone, so there's a high chance that we're gonna break it and go up. It's not necessarily invalid for me to take the trade, but I just know that there's a high chance that we try to break going the other way, which again, based on the 5-minute structure, is not surprising. So I could have taken it, I just didn't. And that was just simple divergence at the major half trend. Good morning, Auntie. Not much, how are you? Thank you for taking my mommy and being a great little sister. Oh, I was about to say the other one, who the other one is. Okay, look at you being a good daughter and sister all in one day. You're rude. Exactly. Yep, that's why I told her, I said, well, that's good news, because that's easy kind of fix. Yeah, I think she needs to start going back consistently, because with her sitting so much, she's compressing her back, which compresses the nerves, which can cause the pain. So after she go to the back doc, she needs to call Dr. Dan. It is some grape jelly in there though, ain't Ricky? On the door of the refrigerator. I know. Oh wait, sorry. I was talking about Charlie. Never understood the hate on Caitlin Clark. I think the biggest thing for a lot of people is that, you know, she came into the league and yes, she did some great things, absolutely, and she brought a lot of viewers, absolutely. However, at the same time, I think to allow some of what she's doing to completely overshadow what some women have been doing in the league for so many years kind of sucks. But that also comes from, like, you just didn't have the viewership. Like, no matter how great you are, you didn't have the viewership. And I've always told people, like, the biggest problem with the WNBA, first of all, I don't even like watching it, but the biggest problem with the WNBA is that people watch sports for entertainment of some sort, right? So, you know, with the NBA, you have dunking, and you do have women nowadays that can dunk and all these other things. However, women are taught more fundamentals than anything. We are not taught all the flashy, like, we're just fundamental basketball players, and that can be boring, unfortunately. And I think that that's the biggest problem. Like, I remember, like, way back in the day, how many men thought up and unders were travels. Now you got people just traveling all over the place in men's basketball. But yeah, the sheer number of men who would see a clip of a up and under and say that's a travel, and it's like, are y'all not taught up and unders? I'm so confuzzled. But yet you have LeBron, who just took the ball and took 5 steps. That's a travel. But I think that that's, like, the biggest issue is, like, it took her coming to the league and getting a shoe deal for someone who has been in the league for years dominating to get a shoe deal. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks. But again, if you don't have the viewership, if you're not bringing in the money, it's a, what do you expect? You know what I mean? But when I was way younger, when I was in middle school, I did this thing where we had to, it was a project, and you had to kind of basically, like, write down different career paths that you might want to take. And one of mine was to play professional basketball. This is when I still kind of liked basketball a little bit. And in the process of that, you had to write down, like, what education you needed, things like that, and what the average salary was. When I saw that back then the average salary was like the salary of a teacher, I said, no, why the hell would I put my body through all of that for $35,000 a year? And I mean, yeah, you do have, you know, the bigger players who are able to make money off of endorsements. However, I don't think about the right now. I think about the forever. If I'm going to need to be in a wheelchair, on a cane, on a walker, whatever, because I have messed my body. I mean, I used to get a lot of injuries, and now that I'm older, the injuries are clearly stemming from, like, you know, my body just being out of alignment. But I wouldn't want to risk my health, my quality of life for the rest of my life just to play some freaking basketball. No, we'll hang those shoes up, no problem. Let's get basketball to pay for our tuition for nursing school and just go be a nurse. And that's what I did. But I think that's the biggest problem, though. We had a family friend who started playing Stephen Ball. I'm like, bro, I got money on her. She. One game he went to, they was missing layups. Child. I'm a night YouTuber female who beats all the guys at basketball and they get very mad. Are you talking about the black chick who's, like, always hitting threes and just doing all kind of stuff? And it's so crazy because when you look at her, when she goes into the gym, you like, okay. But then she starts playing and you like, oh, okay. Kevin Clark is like, women's basketball Eminem to me. I'm weak. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the W. No, definitely a numbers game. Yeah, just a YouTube. Yeah, it's like Trench has said, it's a girl who just goes to a regular gym and she be hooping. They be like, man, can you guard her? And this is the crazy part. Her shot looks crazy. Crazy. Like she doesn't jump, like her feet leaves about this much off the ground. But she be hooping though. And they be super mad. Y'all, are we literally gonna consolidate all that? This is insane to me. Literally insane. And quite annoying. I promise y'all, it's always the weekends where I'm like, oh, yes, can't wait for tomorrow. Let's test this out. Let's put this baby to the test. I mean, technically, I have quote unquote been putting it to the test. The one trade that I took was invalid and everything else was invalid. And so I would basically be flat. But, ugh, who wants to be flat? I want to be green. But flat is better than red, so who's texting me? Oh. Did they just add a random astrology sign? Baby, please. Alright, what's this number? I have to, after I am done journaling, I have to change the location of my labels because some of my labels overlap and then I can't see what it says. Shoot, I did not mean to do that. Can we please push out? How far are we from? We still really need to break like 190, honestly. Which, who knows if that'll actually happen? Is that a doji? Maybe it's time for a push. Maybe it's time for a push. Maybe not. Push through the damn zone. She be talking crazy. Hell yeah, she does. I forgot I didn't finish this last night. This is chlorophyll water. I hate drinking. So in my chlorophyll water, since it has a mint taste to it, I always put like those little clear liquid flavor drops or whatever. I hate that stuff in the morning. Oh my gosh. I don't like any flavor of anything. Well, unless it's decaffeinated tea. I don't like any flavor of anything until I break my fast. I don't know what it is, but I just want straight water and that's it. But I need to finish this. Oh, it's not that much left. All right. We are not rejecting again. We are not rejecting again. What the hell? Please. Please, I beg of you. Please. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. The Bollinger Bands are within 100 points. That's actually pretty bad, right? It's usually bigger, right? We literally have 15 minutes left. I cannot believe this. If we do that stupid, let's break out at 10:40, 10:44, I might actually go a little insane. My goodness. Who tagged me? Apple Jacks, your Lord and Savior is a little slow. I see he posted on Twitter. Can someone confirm that a PA Apex named account is practice account? Thanks. How many can one have of these? Y'all, we are going nowhere. It's bad consolidation, yeah. What trenches normally with the Bollinger Bands, how big are the bands typically? Yeah. Does it mean practice account? I gotta buy a new laptop and it's gonna be late. Oh no, did something happen to your laptop or you just want something better? Don't disrespect my Lord. That man right there, baby. And I heard that somebody just wrote in a Discord, please close the exchange early today. Chica is over it. Like, just close up shop. I'm over it. Wait. Oh. We don't want no notifications. Oh yeah, y'all. I did join the FTT server. Notifications. Nothing. Not because I'm gonna be a trader of them. Literally only for sheer entertainment. I watched Kellyanne's video last night. She said she blocked again in there. Apparently, Scott showed her the financials to try to prove that they are solvent. He was like, if I show you the numbers, will you make a video? She's like, yeah, sure. But I think she just got pissed off. Like she was, okay, this is the thing. Stand on business. There was a reason why you said that you didn't want to trade with them and blah, blah, blah. And hoopty holla. But then because Scott said that he was gonna be better, and he just seemed like he was sorry for being a racist, then yeah, I guess at that point it was cool. But and she was like, and you know, he said that he's gonna be better, but he's not gotten better. He's still telling people to fuck off and telling I did see him politely tell someone, I forget how he started it, but he basically was just like, yeah, you should just go ahead and go elsewhere. She was like, yeah, no. And I guess she like spoke up about something, and she was like, yeah, and then I got banned again. They cannot stand her over there. They cannot. Come on, push through. Please. No. No. It's not the rejection I wanted. We just have no steam to do anything today. I'm asking a question on a public forum. Exactly, because come on now. Why do you need more than one practice? The fantasies in my head mean nothing. A true psycho, Janelle. We have medicine for that. Friday it opened up with over 200 points between the two. Oh, so we're at half. Yeah. Definitely squeezing. Maybe it's a squeeze and we'll push out tomorrow, or probably in the afternoon when I'm not gonna be here. So that's when the market loves to do everything. All right, come on. Okay. What is it, 5? All right, we're good there. Maybe not. Come on, push. I need like 50 more volume in this candle. I mean, in this swing. No. I want you to reject here. Although possibly it might be okay. Okay, no, it's not. I lied. Have I even been able to take divergences? I don't think so, because I think literally every single time today that we rejected pretty much at the zone, or we pushed a little bit outside of the zone, but then the divergence that comes, this bar here will push off of the zone, and I can't take the divergence trade going back towards it. I'm pretty sure every divergence was like that. So, all right, we got 15 minutes left. Still not enough volume in the swings. I do wish there was a way for... I probably can do that. I'm gonna see. Still not enough. It's showing that the trend is weak. Very weak. Oh, wait. Except that actually is okay, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take this buy. Hopefully I don't get screwed. Where did we change? Oh, that was way back there. Okay. We're in. Do have a zigzag change, which kind of sucks. Bro, if we lose, I'm gonna be so mad. And it looks... just not enough steam. I gotta take the trades. So what I refuse to do is not have data in my online journal. I followed the rules, that's all that matters. I had a feeling though. I did have a feeling, but gotta take it. Gotta take it. So I really should only be down $100, not 200, but it's alright. It's not looking for that. If we have a breakout here, I'm gonna be so pissed if I got stopped out just for it to go. I am gonna look at this trade though, because there was less volume in this swing than this one, and normally it doesn't really matter for this particular pullback. However, I might look at it because you guys know, like, I want it to be able to work when the market's trending or when it's choppy. So if that same setup is not gonna work when the market's choppy, I just don't want to take it. I'd rather not. I also wonder if it needs to be just, I have like two different options of when it can work out. It either needs to pull back to my minor half trend, or a level needs to be attached to it, like a rotation, a VWAP, whatever. I might need to change it to where it has to have a level attached to it, because with this one we front ran the buy rotation level, so that doesn't count. It only had the strength of my minor half trend level, which might not be enough to help push when it's a choppy market. So we might have to make that a thing. Yeah, that'll probably be a thing. Take that actually. It validated itself anyway. Yeah, I bet you that's what the problem for this one was. Which, if that is the case, then I basically would only have one setup today, which I wouldn't have taken since I would have had to break even almost immediately, and I would just be flat for the day. Which flat is better than red. Damn it, I keep doing that. Flat is better than red. My Top Step account is not starting out great, honey. Okay. But I do have 4 more trading days on it, so who knows? I might double contracts for the rest of the week, since it renews on the 15th. And I'm not trading when I am going back to jury duty on Wednesday. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably double contracts. Nah, I probably won't. Maybe on Friday and Monday I will. This is the reason I'm glad I'm not trading the Apex Rhythmic again yet, because it's down like maybe $175, and I want to get this right first. level. Anyway, let me go back. Requesting 4K with elite. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Let us know how it goes. Today went by fast. Girl, how? No, it did, honestly. And it's so weird because most of the time when I'm not taking trades, when I'm sitting on my hands and I'm just watching this crap, I feel like it takes forever, but not today. Yeah, this year did go by fast. Buying a puppy when I get paid. Don't you buy that damn puppy. Not can I get a consultation. Burn doodles are so cute. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. It looks very hairy. I don't like dogs though, so my opinion doesn't count. I got a resistance level VWAP, 200 estimated, 50 EMA, all close within 30 points. Ugh. Basically, you're saying consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Official Apex, this person posted he was able to help his uncle out with cash since they were having a hard time. Oh, nice. That's what it's all about. 50 EMA, 141, 200 EMA. SMA. It's barcoding in that range. I didn't even go back and look. Oh yeah, definitely. Today has just been pretty shitty. We kept trying to break on either side and it just was not happening at all. Pretty sure this is gonna be the end of my day. The flood and spreading misinformation was a very, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Today fucking sucked. Let me put my account on auto liquidation mode. Wait, no, not yet. I'll have faith in this last 4 minutes. Except, no, because pretty sure, yep, no, can't do that. This sucks. Monkey balls. I have to use the bathroom too. The VIX is plus 7.81% today. That just popped up in my little, well, you can't see it like down in the toolbar. It says U.S. oil rising fast. Nvidia rising fast. VIX, SMCI, DJT, PFE, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, ADA. It says all of those things are rising fast. Damn, something's up 100%. Portfolio, Napa. I never look at the little finance insights that's part of Windows, but it'll keep flashing stuff in my bottom left corner, like different currencies and everything. ADD is dropping fast. Duo is dropping fast. CBOE market volatility index rising fast, plus 7.81% from the previous close price of 19.21. last year in the process of starting funds for domestic violence victims in honor of a friend. Oh, that's nice, Janelle. Yes, and I agree with Applejack's. Rest in peace to your friend. That's really nice. I'm all for like community like that. Like I was just telling my friend yesterday, once I get where like I want to be again financially, I want to look into like helping with specific things like that rather than helping people I know and people. I literally told him yesterday, I said, I helped people in a time where I probably shouldn't have. And so when I have it, like I'm going to a trade-in, baby, I ain't helping people I know. It ain't. Versus the XYZ is running out of money, exactly $1 million. Crude is paying out today, that's what it said, girl. Starting funds and not the loss to your friends. Amelia, I know she know. I know another thing that I want to do as far as like community service / community help is buying clothes to donate to like psych wards, because a lot of patients that we got in psych wards, specifically, you know, in acute care with hospitals and stuff, a lot of them are homeless. Many of them drug addicts who are detoxing from different drugs and stuff as well. And so, you know, a lot of it, I have not gotten one of these bubbles on my finger in a couple of years. This is crazy. But a lot of them, you know, they go out with what they came in with, which is not very much. So a lot of psych wards need donations for clothes and things like that. So that's something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now, since I've gotten out of working in a hospital, because it's really, really needed. All right, today is over with. I took 2 trades. I lost them both. The first trade, like I said, was invalid. The second one, I'm pretty sure after I go look, it's probably going to be inconsistent for that particular setup, to where I need to make sure there's a level attached to that particular setup, which would invalidate that one as well. So this is where we are. The drawdown on the Top Step account is not correct. It's actually maybe 1,700. Basically, I just need to subtract 500 from what's showing. And then we got $1,800 left on that account, the Trade Evade account. So both of these renew on the 15th. So we're just gonna keep trading these this week, and hopefully the rest of, at least tomorrow, hopefully we get a little bit of movement. I really don't. What is CPI? Is what, Wednesday? What day is CPI? Shit. CPI is Thursday. I hope that the market doesn't look like this until Thursday, or I might go crazy. So hopefully we have a decent day tomorrow, especially since I can't trade on Wednesday. But we'll see. Good job not taking it. Okay, wait, Applejacks. Don't say or not. I only took 1 invalid trade. The other one was valid. However, once I go back and look at whatever data that I have, because remember, I only have like 4 days worth of data. When I go back and look at whatever data I have, it's probably going to show that like trading that particular setup without a level attached is probably break even at this point. But you know, the data that I have so far was based off of days that were trending days. So, and I always tell y'all, like, the choppy days are when I learn the most, because what works when the market is trending doesn't typically work when it's choppy, but what works when it's choppy does work when it's trending. But you guys know, like, I don't want to have to change anything because of what the market looks like. So I just rather have rules where it works in both markets. And if the market's trending and that particular setup that I lost today works out and I have to miss it because it's no longer part of my setup, I'm okay with that, because I rather lose out on wins when I have way more than enough other wins because the market is trending so well, than have losses like today, where even if I didn't take that first trade that was invalid, there were no other setups for me to cover that particular loss for this last trade that I just took. So I'm gonna look through the data, and if it's something where it's break even at this moment, even though there's only like, maybe counting today, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 days worth of data, I'd rather just not take it. It's fine. My good job still stands. I'm sick of you. But yeah, so that's where we are, you guys. Sorry the market sucked and I couldn't take more trades, but whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, because I'm going to go take a nap. Bye, guys.